Hi guys, welcome back to Waxing On. Today, Wednesday, we're going to look at another box set on classic rock. And today I'm looking at the music of Janis Joplin. We covered a lot about Janis Joplin back in the early episodes. But today we're looking at a box set that I happen to find in my collection. Now there's a couple of different box sets out there. I'm not going to say one's any better than the other, it just happens to be the one I have. And this is the one simply entitled Janis. 3 CD set. And as always, we got different CDs. We've got a booklet inside here with lots of stories, lots of pictures. Just give you a look at what we're looking at here. Whoops, sorry, it's hard to see with the way the light is on there. Information about the songs, different photos of Janis from the era. Got a lot of great material in here. And what am I looking at on this? It's I'm going to say almost a 45-page book, 47-page booklet that came with it. So lots of great stuff to read and to look at while you're listening to some classic rock. Now, it's broken into 3 stages. We've got 3 different albums in here, and it's from 3 different phases of her career. Now, the first one, CD, early Big Brother. And there was a couple of Big Brother and the Holding Company albums, one called just Big Brother and the Holding Company, the second was called Cheap Thrills. Cheap Thrills is featured more on the second disc. Now at this point, there are some unissued releases, there's some live performances, we've got some Monterey Pop performances, there's alternate versions of songs that didn't get put on the albums. 18 songs in total on the first CD. Second CD, we got another 16 songs, and this gets more into the Big Brother and the Holding Company Cheap Thrills era. A few songs from the album, as well as alternate takes, unissued releases. Let me see, we've got live recordings, and a lot of them that just didn't make the cut for the albums. I'm just trying to look over here on the side to see what I've got. Some of this are also, we moved into the era with disc 2 into her album called I Got Them Old Cosmic Blues Again. So again, we've touched on that album as well as the Big Brother and the Holding Company. Pretty much that. Actually, we got a song on here. The last one for the album is called Maybe, a take she did from the Ed Sullivan Show. You can imagine Janis Joplin on Ed Sullivan. And disc 3, we get into the Pearl album. Me and Bobby McGee, Tell Mama was live from a farewell song. A couple of previously unreleased. We've got one here called Happy Birthday John, called Happy Trails. And it says here, previously unreleased and recorded for John Lennon. Well, there's another kind of fun factor, a fun album, or song to check out. Mercedes-Benz, we've got an unissued, longer spoken intro. So something. The idea of the box sets is they're fun. There's all kinds of different things. If you've got the albums already, that's one thing. But to get the box set, again, you're hearing unissued versions, you're hearing alternate takes, you get sometimes demos in there. You get a lot of things that give you a lot deeper look at the song, and to me, a lot more fun. With the Elvis Costello one we talked about a couple of days ago, alternate takes and demos. To hear him just sitting down with a guitar doing some of these songs, it's just great. I mean, you're not going to get that anywhere else. By the time they get into the album, it's all, fixed up with a lot of different things in production. But to hear him sit and demo the song, I mean, that's classic stuff. A great 3 CD set. Now, one thing I'll tell you, we're talking about the Pearl album in there. If you go online and check the streaming networks, there's a legacy version of Pearl. And at the end of the album, there's a number of live recordings that she did when she was in Canada. Calgary, Winnipeg, there's a couple from each of those. And I think there's about 6 or 7 tunes that she did. This is in the summer of 1970 at the Canada National Exhibition, CNE in Toronto. And this was a big event. This was like the World's Fair. I mean, this was our national affair for the summers. And Joplin was there in 1970 and did a performance. And they're recorded and listed under, again, the legacy version of Pearl. You can find them. And I don't think you're going to find them anywhere else. I know there was versions of her Woodstock set out released separately, but I don't think this Toronto or the Canadian leg of her tour was released anywhere but as part of the Pearl version. So again, that's not part of the box set, but that's something I've come across lately that's developed since I got this. I mean, I got this set probably 20, 30 years ago. It's been around a long time. It's, again, some of great tunes, some we're very familiar with. I was a big fan of the Cheap Thrills album. I'd have to say I didn't really follow Got Them Old Cosmic Blues again, but by the time Pearl came along, there was a lot of hits on there. And unfortunately, that was the last recording she had done. Yeah, if you look online, there are a number of other compilations. There's some other recordings that have surfaced. And again, those are all available in the streaming networks. So today, the classic rock box set in my collection, just simply called Janis. What else are you going to say? Check it out. Okay, that's it for Wednesday. Classic rock. We'll see you on Friday when I have a fun little package of more seasonal music for you. So I hope you stop by. Till then, have a great rest of your week. Thanks for stopping by today.